Hello. Voice check, voice check. 1 2 3. 1 2 3 voice check. Voice check 1 2 3. Voice check, voice check. Voice check 1 2 3 1 2 3. Voice check, voice check. Voice check. Okay. So here we are, guys. New York session is about to start. Has started actually. Yesterday CPI data came in, and we are in a state of war. Hormuz is closed yet again. Gold is falling. Has fallen a lot. Lots of geopolitical factor into consideration. Also data. Fed Powell is gone, almost gone. New Fed chair Kevin Walsh has taken place. And here we are. After 2 years of non-stop upward trend, we are seeing a correction now, also due to raising inflation, and the reason for that is crude oil prices. We are just 10 minutes away from PPI, and right after that we will have Kevin Walsh testifying in front of the cabinet. Second day, that too will start off right after like an hour 30 minutes. We have to navigate the price of gold today yet again. Majority of the people are selling, and just like yesterday, we will wait for a clear direction, most likely around the area 4000. I wasn't streaming yesterday. I had plans to stream, but I couldn't because of some technical issue. Now here we are. If I talk about everything, S&P 500 is dropping, US Tech is dropping, Bitcoin has fallen to 64,000. So let's talk about what we have to do. What's the trade plan for today? We will get the PPI data, which most likely will be lower. That will cause a clear bullish trend. Let's go at first of all. Let me show you what's happening on a higher time frame. On a higher time frame, let's come over here. So this was yesterday. Okay, yesterday the price dropped down almost around 4000. Then there was a clear support structure area around this zone. Price rejected 4000 and just straight went up right after the CPI, which kind of we had a not a hot but rather cool, really cool inflation data, and the price straight shot up. Then Kevin Walsh testimony started, and we saw a small downward trend. In short, a rejection for like couple next 2-3 hours for the duration of the testimony, and somewhere around New York close the price was still dropping. And right this morning when Tokyo session started off, we were somewhere around 40 in short 4060 area. Price showed a clear rejection. I was rather hoping for a sideways range, but it just straight went, it dropped down, and right when London started we were in a sideways range, and that sideways range will either break or price will like have a sharp decline. Everything will depend upon the PPI data, but as I said earlier on, we will wait for the data, we will react to the data, we will not predict it, because even if we try to predict it, yes it's gonna go up, we can get caught up between the wrong fake out moves. So we are waiting for the data. Here we are. I'm not expecting a huge move. Most likely I will be listening to Kevin Walsh testimony. It's gonna be really long, almost 2-3 hours. but I'll be here. This is my first stream after a really long gap, so this is the first stream after like almost 5-6 months. I will be starting the signal group. I will be starting everything. I will be starting soon, but right now I just got back, so it's gonna take some time, anyways. But I'm hoping to give away at least one signal during the live stream. Yesterday I wanted to stream, but right in the middle of the stream, middle of the New York session, we are getting daily updates for the war. Yesterday, 2 Emirati oil tankers were hit by the IRGC. And right before that, we saw US bombing various areas of Iran. Even during the funeral process, when the body was sent to Iraq and it came back, and right after Imam Khomeini was buried, we saw more than 248 military sites being bombed by the US, followed up by IRGC attacking US bases, and crude oil was just sitting around $70-68 per barrel, and it just straight shot up at $80-79 per barrel, and the MOU has been cancelled just because we had CPI this week. The price is holding 4,000 range. If it wasn't for the CPI, PPI, and the retail sales tomorrow, and Kevin Walsh testimony in front of the cabinet, we would be like right now sitting in between somewhere between 38 to 39, to be precise 36,000 to 39,000, within this range. But price will drop down sharply. Let's go on this. We have this downward trend, and the price is just holding on this zone. There are two scenarios over here. If today PPI and the Fed testimony, because in second day we will get a clear direction what the Fed wants to do. Either they want to cut rates, pause rates, or hike rates. Hike was out of the question, but right after the recent attacks on US, Iran, they are like attacking each other. We have a new case scenario. Rate cut are out of the option now. Rate pause is an option, but rate hike is back on the table. So we have a roller coaster of Fed saying rate cut, rate hike. So in chaos there is opportunity. We will try to take that opportunity. AI bubble is also around the corner. Nvidia earnings, Micron, semiconductors, China rejecting Nvidia's H200 chips. There's several things into consideration. It's just not one single piece of the puzzle. Anyways, you're 1 minute away from the data. And even if the price goes above like 4100, we have a plan, and the plan is to sell from somewhere around 4130, 4140 area after getting a clear rejection. Gold dips had Middle East tension fuels inflation. 10 seconds away from the data. Here we are. Most likely lower than expected. Yeah, lower than forecasted, and here we are. It's slower than expected. Okay, so here we are. We got the data. It's lower. We are still not in any trade. Silver is not going up. Actually, we have to also take into consideration the price of silver now. Okay. So the key resistance area is Tokyo high, which is 4062. Crude oil price is going up. 30-minute on crude oil is green. Dollar index is dropping. So we are just waiting. We are just waiting for the market to play out. Then we will take our decision. This isn't a really big move, just like yesterday. But we are somewhere what is starting to get where we want to. Hit the like button, guys, come on. And subscribe if you're just new on the channel. Just a single like will help the stream. It will okay. So here we are just right after the PPI data. I'm waiting for a clear sharp drop somewhere around 4,000 for buying. But because silver right now hasn't moved a single bit, so I'm waiting for a sharp retracement somewhere around the zone of 40.10. My previous buy area yesterday in Tokyo session and right before the CPI data was in between 4,000 to 410, and this is a buy area too. Some more prices heading up. Price is expected to just keep on moving up right before Fed Kevin Walsh start his testimony. I might not be taking trades as aggressively as I used to due to the current geopolitical scenario, but we will be taking trades, not just news trades. We will have several opportunities during the testimony. Because my biggest concern right now is the crude oil price. If it goes up, it will it will drag everything downward itself. So there's no point of buying gold if the crude price is going up. I mean, it can move up daily. Yesterday we have a price action on gold is bullish, right? The price is moving up, but somewhere around 4100 zone it does a really massive rejection. And one of the more reasons of not holding a buy during a New York session is uh, war news updates from both side of like the UAE, Tasneem, and other US channels. Is just a roller coaster. Okay, so the market opened with a gap downwards on Monday. Okay, that gap is between the area of 401 4101, almost 4100 to 4110. That gap will be filled today or later on. Now it's just okay. We have a clear breakout from Tokyo high. So here we are. It's just news playing out, probably a move. If we let's go on a 4 hourly time frame, we'll see the 4 hourly has a bullish divergence, but somewhere around 4100 range the price always drops. We have a strong support area around 4100, and given that we are in a downward trend, we will wait for the price to move above the area of 4100, and then we will eventually sell from that zone. But this area around 40 70, 40 60, 40 80 is a really strong support resistance area too. After a 30-minute candle rejection just around this zone, we will sell, but we are waiting for a bearish engulfing candle on a higher time frame, most likely on a 30-minute, 15 minutes. Once we will get a bearish, what we say, hanging man or shooting star, gravestone, or even a spinning top, we will sell. Not now, most likely after confirmation. And since you guys are familiar with the AI is out a lot. People are using cloud for almost all purposes on all fields of profession. I am too using cloud for further analyzing the chart, because that's how things are right now. Let me take a screenshot and ask the cloud what it thinks. Bear in mind, any form of rejection regarding shooting star, bearish engulfing, spinning top, we will sell without even thinking. Hit the like button, guys, come on. This is my first stream after several months, so I don't expect huge amount of people watching the stream, but somewhat I have started. It wasn't easy for me. We have lots of hard work to do now. It's not as easy as it looks like. But somewhere around the corner, I will say that it's gonna be a nice day for trading. Be optimistic, and that's the only thing I can recommend you right now. Just be optimistic. If you guys are in a buy, good. If you are not, just wait. I'm waiting for Kevin Wash. Okay, so looks like it's just moving up, which is good. I will be watching the Kevin Wash testimony and will be updating on live regarding what we will do for the duration of our trading session. But as for now, if you are in a buy trade, just keep it open. I will eventually make my decision during the Kevin Wash. I expect him to say something really hawkish because things are not as good as it seems. Dollar index is dropping, crude S&P 500 is moving up. Any form of news can throw the price up for a short duration of time, likely an hour or two, but at the end of the day, it will just come back all the way down. But if you are in this buy trade, is good. But I am done trading news because I know we are just one news away from having a bad trading day. That's how things dangerous are really dangerous. By the way, hit the like button, guys. Be active on chat. If you have any question, you can ask me up. As I said again, I've started streaming after nearly 6 months, so it will take a while for me to get back on track. I have plans to stream in Tokyo session, London session, and even New York session. There will be a 24-hour stream too, but only when there are active members. Right now we have a Discord page, we have a community page for Telegram, free signal group, separate Telegram group, but just join right now. I will be posting my updates on that. I'm bringing back signals group, 2 to 5 signals daily for gold, for crypto. If you're interested, everything will be back. Even the trading sessions will be starting soon. I will be announcing, so I'll keep checking the social media. I will be posting all the details over there. Right now, my prime focus for this week is to make as much as profit as possible. Yesterday was a really good day, even though it was hellish scary. Monday I took 2 trades, both of them were profitable. And this was Friday, by the way. Last Friday, this was off the stream. Right before the market closed, I opened a short because I knew the attacks will happen on the weekend, and as expected, US and Iran exchanged, they broke the ceasefire, they attacked each other, market with the gap down, and things started falling really bad just right after the New York opened. And we are seeing a similar pattern now, okay? Right around the price, when the price will be moving somewhere around 41.20, 41.30, just listen to Financial Juice or whatever news channels you take your news from. There's a really nice YouTube channel by the name of Agenda Free, and he does like 6-7 hours of continuous live stream, and he keeps you posted regarding everything. Most likely somewhere around Tokyo session he does his stream. I'm just giving away free what to do. This is a background ticker noise regarding the crypto. It's just moving up. Bitcoin has officially hit 65,000 zone after struggling a lot. Really big milestone for crypto. Okay, so let's zoom in. If you are an ICT trader, most likely you will be buying. You're already in a buy, right? And you will wait for a possible retracement somewhere around 40 area, 40. I'm waiting for the price to drop down over here. I haven't drawn a daily Fibonacci today. This is the daily Fibonacci from bottom to top. Here we are. I'm expecting the price to drop between to this area, 40.17. But anyways, this area is, giving me vibes, giving me bearish vibes. See this? Just around this corner, price is expected to drop. Let me make this trend line, because if I don't make this trend line, I won't be doing any justice. This is a really dangerous area. Yep. So we have a trend line over here. This is the trend line on a 4-hourly time frame. You can see the price has respected this zone, even though we have a lower CPI, lower PPI, and tomorrow we have retail sales. It is expected that it will be lower, and if price breaks this zone, we will likely see the price moving up. This is a 4-hourly time frame, waiting for the price to break above this zone. It will not break. It's not that easy. We are in a state of war, so this is why I'm more keen towards a sell. This is the zone where we had a selling pressure. This will be the key zone to sell. Okay, this. Okay, hold on a second. I just asked Cloud what to do, and Cloud said geopolitical rejection and demand zone test. It's a really huge page, but to make it easy for you guys, Fibonacci and volume trader, people who use Fibonacci and volume profile. Okay, so here's the geopolitical and macro alignment. The fake peace deal. This is what the AI has to tell after searching the entire web. It's saying that the entire narrative regarding the peace talk was entirely bullshit. Not the exact words, but somewhat. The technical rejection is clearly showing that the geopolitical narrative is between US and Iran peace negotiation has failed. The fake news rejection, the optimization, what the hell? Okay. Oh, here, the important part. President Trump has rejected Iran's version of the Memorandum of Understanding as fake news. This is Trump's wording. I didn't even knew about this. He almost tweets every day. So there is no relation to this truth. The abrupt dismissal has introduced significant. Okay, so there is new uncertainty which has triggered a sharp liquidation. Second is Hormuz deadlock and all oil has sparked. Tehran reportedly refused to surrender its leverage over the critical maritime choke point. Of course, why would they? President Trump demanded, and oh yeah, yesterday Trump said they're gonna put a 20%, some kind of a tax whoever uses that explicit zone, any ship except Iran. But during the testimony, he said that he's gonna take it back, but somewhat that money will still be used, but as an investment. It's like a guarantee, that. But I still think this is bullshit. Trump is just taking the money out of the pockets of the people who are just passing daily from there. Thirdly, macro drivers, AI volatility and SpaceX IPO. While geopolitical tensions dominate the headlines, microeconomic factors are also contributing to a market volatility. The AI sector, prime drivers of recent market leaderships, is experiencing following reports of greater than expected spending by major players like Oracle. Okay, something's happening. Maybe somebody tweeted. Anyways, coming back. However, the broader AI theme remains intact. Currently, the blockbuster debate of the SpaceX IPO set open above 29% from its recent IPO price, capturing significant market attention and liquidity, potentially drawing capital away from the broader index. This too is the reason gold was sharply dropping, because people took the money out from safe havens and invested in SpaceX IPO. On a positive note, the University of Michigan has said that the consumer sentiment has just bounced off record low as June inflation fears begin to fade. Right after getting the NFP, CPI, the fear eventually went away in June regarding inflation. That too is to be considered. Now the main part. What should we do? Right? What should we do? So the AI is telling me to short on rally to a specific resistance area. Now where is telling me to short? It's telling me to short between the area. Oh, let me take a screenshot and post it up. Listen, I'm not just live streaming. I'm not just giving away signals. I'm also telling you guys how to utilize AI. AI is the future. If you don't use it, you will be a thing of the past. You will be a relic. Okay, here we are. So, I don't know if this is visible or not, but here it is. So, what does it say? It's saying to enter a short on the rally towards 61 Fibonacci zone. Okay, where is 61? Okay, somewhere around. Oh, sorry. This is S&P 500. This is not this one. The wrong one. This is the wrong one. Ah, shit. I still have a long way to go, man. Too much is happening in my life. So in short, this area I'm expected to I'm just trying to put my viewpoint and align it with the AI. Come on, guys, hit the like button. Who's watching the stream and not liking? No question asked. Okay. Okay. Stream is smoother than I thought it would be. Where is this? Where is that? Okay. We will sell around this zone right after a. Let me tell you what candle we are looking for. We are looking for a hanging man. We are looking for a shooting star. We are looking for a gravestone or a bearish opening spinning top. So what candles we got yesterday? Yesterday we got what we call a clear bearish harami candle. Or this candle around here, this is called bearish harami. And if you're an ICT trader, then this is a fair value gap. Just around this corner you can see this red box over here. This is a bearish fair value gap. So in short, this is our area. And if you are somebody who uses premium zones, discounted zones for trading, yet again this zone will be explicitly used for selling. But we are an hour away from Kevin Walsh testimony day 2. Hit the like button. Come on, guys. Silver is up, gold is up. So this is the zone. This is the area an hour away from Fed. Okay. This is the volume profile showing a really strong selling around this zone. If you are somebody who hasn't figured out how volume profile works, go check out on YouTube several videos. You see, this is a low volume. Once the price starts dropping, this is a really low volume of sellers. Sorry, buyers over here. So the price will keep on falling. And this is where I expect the price to eventually drop. This is not a one-day scenario. This is an entire month scenario. Okay, we are getting a red candle over here. Let's see. We need a red close. Then we will decide what we have to do. 3 minutes away. Once we have a red candle closing on a 15-minute time frame, we will wait for a clear direction. In all, we need a new sense of approach how we will take today's trade, because yesterday it just went up. Yesterday was easy. CPI and testimony easy, just buy and forget. Now things are starting to look somewhat interesting. New 1 hourly candle is up, and that new 1 hourly candle is red. This is starting to look like a really nice sell area. I want to sell. What do you guys say? I'm expecting the price to at least go somewhere around this zone, 40.77, or this explicit area. I'm not in a rush. If the trade doesn't go, it doesn't move in my selling area, I will not jump right into this sell zone. Right, because because of the fear of missing out. No, I will wait. Hit the like button, guys. Subscribe to ProWolfTrader. Join the free Telegram community and Discord. Okay, so here we have Cloud. I asked Cloud what it thinks about the gold. Yet again, same scenario. Current gold trend looks like Gold has experienced a significant volatility marked by a nearly 12% decline from April high, yet it continues to hover around the psychological significant area of $4,000. The price point has emerged as a crucial background in both technical and options traders. Okay, current trend and key levels. We have a strong resistance area as price is acting as a 200-day exponential moving average. Okay. Price is still below the 200 moving average. Yeah. More concrete resistance level is observed at 42.27. Okay. Support area, we have a $4,000 level serving as a crucial support, attracting substantial attention for options traders. Okay, decision breaks down to key. Okay, here we are. Current price is at 4,000. Okay, so we have key resistance area. Okay, for downside. Oh, downside target at 3,500. I was expecting this much. Okay, so I'm thinking of taking a short because price is going. As I said a few minutes ago, I'm not gonna FOMO short this trade, but anyways, I'll wait. So what does the AI have to do? The geopolitical tension, US-Iran peace deal rejected. We talked about it earlier. Stars of Hormuz and inflationary pressure due to the increasing crude oil prices. Okay, crude oil is back up at 79.709. Central bank demands and US dollar headwinds. This too is a really important factor. Despite the recent price correction, central bank, particularly the People Bank, Bank of China, continue to show strong demand of gold. Yeah, that too I was thinking. The buying streak to 19 consecutive months. For the last 19 months, Bank of China are just buying. Nothing surprisingly, actually, their currency is so shit that they need to buy it. Because if they save the money in their own currency is goner. So they save in gold. But we cannot. And right now, when the price of gold is dropping, they just consistently buying. Good for them. But it doesn't mean the gold price of gold will just go up. I believe the central banks are done with this gold rally. They just want to dump and buy back everything on cheap. Trade setup navigation. Here we are, navigating the choppy waters. Long on safe haven. We have a buy setup, we have a sell setup. The buy setup, as usual, which is already in action, and I already took profit somewhere around this area. But here's this second part, short. The short on breakdown continuation, just around this zone which I marked, price is expected to reject at 39.90. And entry area will be 39.90, stop loss will be 40.20, and let's see how things go. 39.90, the same area as I expected. See, first target is 39.50, second target is 3800. Dang. $35.50 is first target. Okay. Okay. I'm waiting for the price to trigger our area. Let's see.
Williamson, if there are parts of the balance sheet moving ahead organically, and we're just meeting that demand.
Balance sheet task force. Fancy names. And first target is 3950, which is the initial support area after the breakdown, and then we have our next target at 3800 followed by 3500. But for those extra two we need more positions, but I'm not in favor of opening additional trades, so we'll just stick to this. Okay, 3950. Here we are. Let's see. Nothing seems impossible. Hit the like button, guys. Come on, hit the like buttons. Join the Telegram group, Discord group. Kevin, Wash, let's go. One trade a day keeps stop loss away. One right trade, that's it. Nothing fancy, baby, nothing fancy. This was my yesterday trade. I didn't stream, I should have. Anyways, today, day 2 of testification. Four hourly is bullish. Gold, silver, Bitcoin, crude oil. Soon everything will go to shithole. This is a 15-minute time frame. I kind of having that feeling that price will start dropping from this area, and we won't even hit our sell entry area. But I'm not gonna FOMO and jump into this trade. Although it feels like that. Come on, guys, hit the like button. It's gonna help me in the stream. My stream will be recommended to people out there. That YouTube algo is gonna do its thing. All it takes is one like, that's it. If you have any questions, you can ask me up. I've started streaming after 6 months, so it's not easy for me. To make everything as perfect as it was like before, but eventually I will get there. Please hit my entry area. Don't drop now. Let's see on a higher time frame. Fred William is talking. See this? Keep in mind we have a really tight stop loss. Nearly a 200 pip stop loss. We have to extend our stop, because we are seeing huge moves on gold. Just don't jump into buy sell. You're gonna keep on scalping. You will make profit, but it's better to wait for a specific area where the price will either break out above or break below. This area you will be at least relaxed. Oh, come on, man. At least go up. Yeah, it's dropping now. It's too early. 5 minutes away from our New York Stock Exchange to open. What I expect. Okay, so I expect this. I expect this, but it can also go like this. There's also where is dropping. Good. My trade hasn't been triggered yet, but it's okay. 1 hourly is red. I was talking about this a couple of minutes ago, that this might be a really nice sell entry area, but for scalping. I'm holding a swing trade from this area, 39.90. Waiting for Kevin Wash. We'll get there. Just after this testimony, we will just be left with retail sale, and that's it. Nothing more. Nothing more. Okay, price is heading back up. See, this cheeky bastard is just... Silver is down too, but 4 hourly is still bullish. As long as 4 hourly is bullish, we will not see huge selling. For that, we need a clear rejection. We need a clear bearish candle, 4 hourly candle, that I can't see anywhere. So we are waiting for the price to close above this zone, and I think we are far away. We are just 30 minutes away from a new 4 hourly candle. You know what that means, right? Right after 30 minutes, price will be somewhere around 4100. These 31 minutes are the remainder of the 4 hourly candle. So you will eventually see a strong bullish movement. Okay, so stock market opened up on a sell side. Not good. Okay. Okay. I know plenty of guys are just bored. Let's do one thing. Wait. Let's just wait. 30 minutes. I expect the price to keep moving up now. I know it's boring, but you rather wait than waste that money on a trade that you are not confident about. Price is moving up. We are not done with this bullish price movement. Not till we see the Kevin Wash testimony starting. Okay, guys, I'm back. So, 1 minute left. Kevin Walsh is about to testify in front of the Fed. Let's listen to that. In front of the standing committee, let's see. I cannot share the screen for some reason, so shortlier than expected. It's gonna be a long press conference. If you're new to this channel, please don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the bell icon to stay updated whenever I come online. I will be trying to stream daily, London, New York, and if possible some days Tokyo session. Besides streaming, I will be starting my 14th batch of ProWolfTrader beginner batch soon. The date will be announced in tomorrow. Besides that, let's see how my trading is going. Okay, still about any time. It was okay. Okay, here we are. This standing is about to start anytime. So Fed Wash is about to testify before the Senate panel. Most likely it will consist of ex Bank of America and various bank employees. It's going where we want it to go, right in our sell area. Just a little bit more and we will open our sell. Almost there, man, almost there. 74.84 and then we are 90. 74, almost 220 230 pips away for our entry. From our entry we will sell and see what happens. No FOMO. Once we sell, don't close it, and we will try to carry that trade for the entire session. What do you guys think? What will happen today? Bullish or bearish trend? Don't forget to vote. Hit the like button. Subscribe the channel if you're new. Hit the bell icon. ProWolfTrader 14 batch, beginner batch will be starting soon. And premium signals will also be coming. Give it some time. Right now I'm just waiting for the Kevin Wash. How it's gonna navigate the market today. Testimony. Okay, it started now. I'm listening. So if something happens, I'll keep you posted.